Truth Man here. So I just talked about in a short that women, Isaiah, and we're gonna make this Isaiah 4:1. Women are not. Wait, hold on, y'all. Y'all know I have to do this. It's getting warmer. I have to do this here to make sure I won't try to say my device is overheating. Then I won't have to do a part 2. So this is gonna be Isaiah 4:1. Isaiah 4:1 says, "In that day, 7 women will take hold of one man, saying we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes, only let us be called by your name, take away our disgrace." The disgrace is women players. That is disgrace. You a hoe every time. 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100. If you dealing with more than one dude at a time, you are a thought. You are a hoe. And unless you don't believe in God, unless you're a Satanist, I can show and prove this in the Bible. Not supposed to have all those men. You're just not. And if you do, you a thought. Now, I need to talk about this. I just made a short on this. And y'all know how we do on Monday and Tuesday. That's Monday and Tuesday, it'd be like a 50% increase over my production with the rest of the week. I do a lot of it on Monday and Tuesday. I make videos all week. I'm gonna take some days off this week because y'all don't F with me like that. Y'all don't mess with me like that. So I'm gonna take some days off unless you do a content by request. We still gonna have content coming this week. Still gonna have content coming this week. In the next couple weeks, like I told y'all, we'll be getting back into doing some Sunday sermon lives and some lives once I get settled. You know, we gonna get it going again. But I need to talk about this because you got women that not even divorced yet, and they already talking to other dudes. What you gonna do if he come to your house? What you gonna do? You gonna have sex with him? You gonna suck him off? And you not even divorced from your husband. And they'll be doing these things. Then this how you know marriage ain't for women like this. Because they'll be doing these things, and then they'll go in church, and I said church, maybe the Most High was trying to. They'll go in court and try to demand spousal support and child support. When you just suck that dude off, you ain't even divorced yet. So that should show any logical, any fair judge that you don't deserve that. And you shouldn't be granted that every time. If they, especially, I say if a woman files divorce on her husband and doesn't have a legitimate reason, she should never be granted spousal support. Never. That was her choice. She chose to come out from under his cover. So she should never be granted spousal support. Now, if he files on her and he can prove that she's the reason for the divorce, she still shouldn't be. But if it comes to a point where her life is in danger, she has kids and she needs to hurry up and leave and stuff like that, that's different. There'll be some cases where they should get some support. But in most cases, man, they taking advantage of the system. And this is why I feel led to talk about this. You catch your wife or your girlfriend hugged up with a dude, I don't care if they didn't have sex, dump her immediately. Do just like Big Parks did. There ain't no working it out. How you gonna work something out with a person? It's hard enough to trust people, yet alone have a reason not to trust you. It's hard enough. Like, I mean, come on now. And they all talk good in the beginning. That's why I don't be, look, I'll take it in one ear and I'll see what you about. And I'll give a person a chance. And I'll treat a woman good. But I ain't gonna trust you 100%. Because I've been there too many times and I know I know that a lot of women, they will, let me go over here. A couple people in my spots, man. This my set. Let me go over here. A woman will tell you what she wants you to hear to get whatever it is that she's trying to get. If she's lonely and experience loneliness and depression, then the dude she like, some of them will start like trying to paint that Picasso like they just perfect, the perfect Picasso picture. So you will take the bait, like people is fishing. People fish people. Like they'll throw they bait out there and then try to get you on that hook. And while you out there just swimming, minding your own business, you with the school. Here come they bait trying to lure you into their boat. That's why sometimes I can see, play that game. Man, you say you into me, cash me. I gotta see it. Excuse me, y'all. Hey man, it's summertime. What can I say? You want me to delete the video? Not gonna happen. But should no woman have intimate and or sexual relations with more than one man at a time? You're not a man. You can be a part of polygyny, but you can't orchestrate polygyny. Show me that in anywhere in the Bible where it say, and she had 2 husbands. Other than the woman at the well, but he was really telling her body count was high. That's what he was doing with her. She was like, oh, he know my body count is high. She must have been at that well lying to dudes. He said, you has had 5 husbands. Unless them dudes was dying or something. But y'all women ain't supposed to have no more than one man. Yo, that's a hoe. Show me. Okay, let's just look at this. Let's visualize this for a second. Realistically, logically, what woman deals with more than one man at a time? A prostitute. So he might have his buddy with him. Like, well, I'm gonna pay for me and my buddy. It's his birthday, and they both they got her in the train. They got her in the well, it ain't no menage a trois unless it's 2 women and 1 man. They got her in the train. That's a train. These women won't tell you they had trains ran on them. Let me tell you something. This is why I say any woman that has ever had a train ran on her and doesn't tell you, if you find out on your own, man, and she didn't tell you or she lied about it, man, you got to dump her on sight. Even if you married to her, you got to divorce her. Because a train is, if she's sucking 2 dudes off, hand jobbing or whatever she doing to 2 guys at the same time. Even if they enter into the room on the same day, she doing both of them. That's look, man, that's the a woman that's going with trying to be in relationship with 2 men. That's the rated G version of her having a train ran on. You still letting them both bang you. And some of them will be telling both of them, I love you, I love you, I love you. Some of them, if you don't come over that night, they're going to lay up with dude. Be all hugged up with him. It's not supposed to be that way, man. Those are not wives. See, this is the problem. A lot of you women, you want to be wives, but you hoes. You 304s. You whores. And you think if you paint your nails, get a BBL, keep your hair done, take showers every day, That you can't wash away being a hoe. You can wash your body all night. If you a thought, you just a clean thought. That's all it is to it, man. And I don't care if you read the Bible and listen to gospel music. If you're trying to deal with more than one dude at once, you're a hoe. Just eventually if you keep doing it, you're going to be having sex with both of them. She said, well, I don't have sex with my husband, but I'm going to do him. You know, me and my husband, we separate. We finna be divorced. You still a hoe. You ain't even supposed to be talking to dude. But they be in church doing all this. I'm telling you, that church stuff don't mean nothing. Believe me when I tell you, man. You talking about, I'm going to get me a church woman. It ain't going to be no difference. It may be a difference in how some of them dress. Some of them. They even dress like a little thought. I'm telling you, dude, listen, man. I was just in an argument with somebody yesterday. I was telling this person that I would rather have a loyal, faithful, respectful chick that don't know the Bible, don't know the word, and I teach her, than to get a church woman who, and then, boy, it was an argument too, than to get a church woman who already set in her ways and her beliefs. Because a lot of them, they're going to be domineering. They're going to try to dominate you. And then when you get on their heels, they're going to play the victim. Because the devil got them wrapped. A lot of them. The majority of them women in the church is just talking. Ear air. I call it ear air. They blowing air in your ears. They ain't no better. A woman has to decide to be loyal and to be faithful and to be respectful and to deal with one man and stick to that decision. Them the ones you want. The ones that's going to stick to it. But you never trust them blindly. You never trust them 100%. You make them earn every step of your life and every step of the way. If you don't want to end up like me. You don't be rushing to have kids with these women, man. You don't have kids, you just don't. Kids is a lot of work anyway. They be acting a fool. Especially nowadays with all the stuff they putting in the food. Come on now. Come on, man. Come on, man. I respect a woman more who refuses to deal with any man. I respect her than a woman that try to paint herself to be all that and deal with multiple men. Every time, all day, every day, I'm gonna respect the one. I'll be like, yeah, you got hurt. I'll be like, you got hurt. But I'll respect her and I'll respect her decision because at least she's not trying to be no thought or using men for attention, using men for money. I respect them type of women. I know a woman like that. I respect her, man. I conversate everything. I respect her because she could be like these other chicks and be lying. Oh, I love you. Oh, I love you. I love you. And then the minute she'll get her way, she calling some other punk, and that's all he is a punk. If you on the side, you a booty call, you allowing this woman to lie to this other man, use her. I said I wasn't gonna cuss. Cause I got my cussing out, y'all. Y'all see that 2-part where I was saying that people don't F with me like that and they'll F with you? I got my cussing out. So I'm chilling. I'm not finna cuss for a while. I got self-control. But these women, man, I respect a woman like that. That'll tell you, like, she'll know she like you. She knows she like you. But she don't want the possibility of you being like the other dudes that messed over. I respect women like that. I do. I do. So, because sometimes them women will love hard. If you can convince them, they'll love hard. But that one, I'm gonna tell you the woman that I just can't stand. I can't stand no lying, bro. Just tell the truth, man. Be an adult. They always trying to make themselves like they better, like. And you be seeing stuff like, I'm the type of dude, I'll look out the corner of my eye at you, like a rabbit. I'll be like, if there's some dudes walking up the street or got a nice car, I'm the type of dude, I'll be like, well, I ain't thinking about these other dudes. All I'm thinking about you is, yep, and I'll be like, I see them, I'll be like, look at this broad. Friend, looking all, staring all that dude. That's instigation too. You can't be doing that. And this is why I tell dude, you can look at women all you want. Just don't do it in front of one you in a relationship with, or try not to, unless she the type that always wanna screen who you look at. Then do it in front of her and say, I did that because you're not finna tell me what I can look at. I'm a grown man. I made that mistake, but that mistake escalates into a double standard. You don't let women tell you who you can look at, because all they gonna do is develop a double standard, and then you're gonna be like, okay, you don't want me looking. It's gonna create conflict. You don't want me looking at women, but you looking at dudes. Man, you don't trust, man. You be. I'm telling you, be. And I ain't never been that type, but you get with the wrong one. And this is why you see a lot women who's disrespectful towards a good man. They get in this pattern of disrespect. They think, well, I'll freak him a couple times. Then they think that they somehow gonna be running these dudes. These dudes ain't going for it. It's not gonna work. You're gonna get blocked. And a lot of them have been to slap the piss out of your mouth, or slap the taste out of your mouth. You think every dude gonna be like the dude you had? Ain't none of these dudes. Men are more different than women are. I'm telling you. Every man is different. Like some dudes, after they get you once, they gon' from that point on, they gonna expect you to give them everything and do everything. And that's what you get for dogging that dude out like that. Nobody feels sorry for you, little dear Miss 304. You little whore. Nobody feels sorry for you. That relationship thing, I'm not forcing that. I'm not. You're going to have to show me, look, I'm better than most of these guys in practically every way. And some of these dudes, I'm better than them in every way. Almost, well, not every way, because everybody had different talents and abilities, but in most ways. So you're going to have to show me that you worthy of a king and a champion like me. Because I'm going to be looking. I'm going to be looking. If I like you, I'm going to be looking. I'm going to be watching. You give me one reason to dump you and I will. One reason, I'll dump you. Without hesitation and replace you. A lot of women love to be in your spot. What you thought this was? What you thought this was? A woman to find out you have a financial problem and to think she got an edge on you. You ain't got no edge. You ain't got no edge. Every man is a few moves away from having money like that. I'm telling you, dude, you look, didn't we talk about this? $27.40 gets you $10,000 a year saved up. If you save $27.40 a day, you got $10,000. So if you save $54.80 a day, you got $20,000. Remember when Money Man say, if you ain't got at least 20K, don't say it? That's because he know how much 20K is. That's a lot of money right now. For a rich person, it's not. But for an average person, 20,000 is a lot. Some dudes will just be trying to hit 20,000. They'll go get a pick 4 and be like, give me that 4 times. They just trying to hit 20,000. But listen, man, and the relationship stuff, this is why Isaiah 4:1 is coming to pass. All these women out here juggling men, they gonna lose interest. Every day, you immature, childish, slutty women are causing more and more dudes to lose interest. Your lack of people skills, your disloyalty, your disrespect is gonna bring your value as a group down. It'll be a unicorn just being affected by you. And that's why it's gonna come. That day gonna come where these dudes ain't gonna be trying to get in a relationship like that. And women gonna be like, can I join your harem? And they gonna be like, no. That day coming, man. If something happened to me, remember me when it happened. Acknowledge me even if I pass on. I'm telling you, these women, let them talk, man. They think they are that because you light-skinned. First of all, every light-skinned woman ain't even pretty. What's that dude on Lord of the Rings? There's a couple of y'all that look like him. I'm past that, man. I used to be obsessed with light skin till I got a hold of a couple evil ones. Now I don't even care about that. I don't even care about skin, period. You know, because I know I'm going to get mines off. And the energy is going to be fantastic with the woman that's into me and down with me like that. There'll be one woman that try not to F you or have sex with you for years. Another woman be wanting it every day. You be like, dang, man, what? Whoa. That's why look, man, do not judge women by your bad relationship. Only, this is what you do. Just get your standards together. And you can use your bad relationships to develop your standards. What you not gonna go for. But don't let those relationships keep you away from having fun with these women. Don't become a rest haven for them. Just have fun with them, man. If a woman, look, man, if a woman try to have you and some other dude, just say, he wins. She'd be like, what are you talking about? And then do her like this.